So damn quiet. Hello, everybody. Welcome now in Wake 2. Oh, there we go. Now we got some atmosphere. I don't have any cosmetics right now. Oh, man. I've been waiting a while to play this. Turn off motion blur. I mean, everything should run fine as is, but yeah, I've been playing. I've had this for a hot minute. Things in life happened, and I've been too depressed to play it. So, yeah. I mean, I should be fine to run it. Hopefully. Ray tracing, I don't need all of ray tracing on, so hopefully without that on, I should be okay. But I'm excited. Tonight's the night. I'm gonna dive right into it. Playing it on PC because it's cheaper than buying a, $70 on console. And oh, biggity boy, I'm ready to just dive right into this beast. Waited 10 or so years to play this. Hopefully it runs decently on this PC. Hopefully I don't have to keep messing with the graphics. Big hope. Big hopefully. Because it did try setting everything at medium and I did crank it up, but hopefully that wasn't a mistake. Hopefully I don't have to mess with it. Keep saying hopefully.
Back to the beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story. In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
Ooh. Oh, we're not going into the full frontal area now, are we? We're starting off with some butt crack. Immediate butt crack as soon as we start this game. I did not expect this. We are hitting some slight jitteriness here, so maybe we should lower it back down to medium. No, see me, I'm still hitting like 30 frames. I think I was hitting higher frames at the higher resolution. That was weird. That looks a little better. We're playing with the settings as we go. I'm gonna cut out all that extra hoopla. Oh, I'm hearing voices. I'm trying not to show, like, turn around and look and show some peen on the channel right now. I'm trying not to. Listen, if I had to censor breasts in Godfather 2, I'm not trying to show. Holy shit! Oh, it's Alan. I like looked down for half a second to play my volume and he popped up on screen. Did my man just like come out of Cauldron Lake? Like, what is going on here? It is hard to tell. Oh, shit. Oh, no, he's coming towards me. Oh, God, I can hear them. I can hear the shadow people. It's like the darkness has returned. Oh. No, there's a light right there. Oh. Oh, it's like my sound isn't working right. Am I supposed to be getting sound here? Oh God, they're just cutting me open. Okay, this sound is extremely off. Like, I don't know if it's these cutscenes or what. Let's try it again. But it's like, it's trying to load these cutscenes and like the sound is just busted. All right, let's try this again. Let's try a different path. Let's try running through the woods. Oh, they're probably gonna get me either way. Oh, geez. Oh, yeah. Yep, and the sound issues are still happening. All right, we'll try resetting this real quick. Be so much more epic if the sound was actually on point, and that's so annoying because I just restarted this game like 3 times.
Hey kiddo, how are you? I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers! I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo. Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up. Here we are. Cauldron Lake.
Time to get to work. A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear?
Oh, now
check
the
out
lip
that
sync
map.
wants to be on point. Now the lip sync wants to be on point. Now everything wants to be fine.
Worth memorizing before we get swallowed up by the trees.
Oh, I just made it look like garbage. Let me fix that. Go back to balance, Jesus.
I should take a look at that map.
Let's see.
You're the one who wanted to switch.
I think I hear someone.
I'm not walking all the way back.
The map. Oh boy, general store, retail cabins, parking lot, Cauldron Lake Shore. It takes a hot second for everything to pop in, doesn't it? I'm sure this game would be a lot more beautiful if, I don't know, the texture pop in wasn't so texture pop in, like if every, I don't know.
Hey, over here. Hey there. Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Oh,
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that,
When are those damn feds gonna show up, Mulligan?
Federal agent's right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
Tell them about the heart.
I was getting to that, Thornton. Well, we reckon there are some organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, well, you know, inside.
well, that makes sense.
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
I mentioned the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton? But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took him back to town a while ago.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Hey, Mulligan, tell him I'm here waiting. I'll show him around.
They got it, Thornton.
Meet Deputy Thornton at the general
Before
store.
we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly.
So tab for the case board.
The Mind Place. My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head.
Oh.
The facts are on the board. Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
Case board is a mental technique shows Saga to analyze clues and progress in the investigation. Use WASD to move around, zoom in and out. All victims were missing, reported missing in 2010. No other. Okay. Which has been in 2010, discovered in 2012, buried in a shallow grave. Teacher, let's see. Found a cultural egg 2018, some organs missing. Stated body match eye, years spent in the lake. Found 2 weeks ago, chest wound rules cause of death, tattooing on the body is illegible. 2 of the victims had bruising, some form of restraint strapped or belted down. Most recent victim died of major chest trauma, consistent with the 2018 victim. Hard to confirm due to the condition of the body. All bodies experienced bloating, because the victim, or let's see, but only 1 victim was found in water. You're free to investigate the by pressing escape. Oh. Okay, so I could do that. Let's see. Victim 3 was covered in illegible tattoos, meaning the killer maybe their art. Came apart from missing 2010. The victims have nothing apparent in common. Killer may be a sportsman or a hunter. Killers talk to someone. Slight difference in murders, bloating on the body's cases of chest trauma, exposure to water, post-mortem. Cool. So I can walk around here. There's the map. What do we got over here? And TVs, probably for like collectibles, like Night Springs tapes or something. God, I hope this game is good and not plagued with bugs. I'm so concerned now after that intro. I am so very concerned about like audio issues like ruining this experience for me.
You're already hard at work, Anderson.
Does not pause the game.
We're just getting started.
Oh, does
Let's
not
head
pause
down
the
hill to
game.
crime scene.
So it is like being in your head. It takes place in real time.
Nature gives me a headache. There's too much sky.
That's crazy. That is wild.
Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Mm-hmm. Real funny, Anderson.
Oh boy, we're on the case with Alex Casey from the Alan Wake Casey novels. That's pretty
Stairs
damn
are out.
exciting.
You okay to jump down?
I'm not that old.
I could have pressed F, but I pressed the dodge button. Mighty Mountain, this is another Mirror Peak, the iconic landmark overlooking Cauldron Lake. I remember. I had to climb that mountain to find Alan's wife, or try to find it from that crazy hunter dude. If I remember right. I might be wrong about that. It's been a hot minute since I touched the first game. I was gonna finish it on the channel, but just didn't get around to it. I got like partway through it and just never finished it.
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
Yeah, this place is in ruins. Wonder if the town's like
Damn.
the same or
Should've brought an
thriving.
umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
And we got over here, old phone booth. Oh, what's going on?
Can I make it, Mulligan?
Oh, that's pretty. That's a good view.
Hey!
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you. So, FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob.
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
What? Those are real? You guys hiring?
You forgot the Federal Bureau of Control.
Let's just see this
Oops,
body,
slip of the tongue.
Shall we?
Now this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. Now he didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
If he didn't touch nothing, how'd you know his heart was missing?
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders? Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic.
All right. Let's see. Cauldron Lake murder scene.
And the body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
A new line of investigation. Let's see. Investigate the crime scene.
The killer left the heart right next to the body. Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down. Incised stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed.
Yeah, that sounds, chest trauma. And restraints. I mean, if it's gonna let me...
Heart removed from chest, strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
Okay, the killers and the victim. By pressing control, learn more about the victim, learn more about the killers. Free to examine the case board or press escape to find new clues.
Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Multiple people were here. Multiple killers?
No.
Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here, waiting. Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera?
Maybe. I mean, what else would you use a tripod for? I mean, a phone, camera. Nobody buys cameras separate these days, so I mean...
Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here.
Well, I mean, technically I was there for it. I saw him get dragged and whatnot. It was by them crazy goat people. Let's see.
Any idea who the victim is?
Sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale.
No.
Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
No way. Nightingale? That's crazy. No way. That's blowing my mind right now.
Boot prints, indicating multiple killers. Quite the party.
I am a little blown away right now that that's Agent freaking Nightingale from the first game. Wow. I couldn't recognize him. That just blew my mind.
Wonder what's inside. I should take a look around for a way to open this thing.
And say confused. Something. Oh, follow the steps. Wash your hands. Take the chicken out of the fridge. Take a nap. Ah, I see. You got a puzzle going on here.
I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
Alright.
A creepy twig sculpture?
See, wash your hands. Unless it doesn't mean in here. Oh, I see. Up, down. Take the chicken out of the fridge. Up, down, down, up. What was the last one? Take a nap. Where's the bedroom? Alright. Let's try this.
Anderson.
Whenever it decides it wants to load the textures, because Jesus Cheez-Its. Up, down, down, up, and right. Is that not right? Oh, there we go. A trauma pack, some ammo. Oh, I got a whole inventory here. Oh, what did I do? I activated Steam.
So you knew our victim.
Recognize him in his current state, but yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
Huh.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here,
I bet there's more to that story.
but no happy ending.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago, 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
All right. Let's see. The victim.
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
Premeditated or spontaneous?
They planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now? Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together.
Huh. Place subjects side headed suspects. Let's see. Use your intuition socket can discover new clues by profiling people of interest.
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Nightingale came from the lake, before his murder. Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Like the switch, it goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something.
I am not sure. Nightingale came from Cauldron Lake. Well, we know that much.
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Well, okay. Well, I'll just wait here.
Oh, biggity boy.
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Mm-hmm. Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find.
I didn't know trees got that big. Gives me the
Jesus.
creeps.
You need to get out more. It is kind of creepy, though.
Examine the blocked path.
There's a piece of paper on the ground.
I'm trying to read it, but I can't.
Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder.
It makes no sense.
It doesn't make any sense.
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Mm-hmm. Like a manuscript. Page of a story. Killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading
the words.
These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept?
Even if they knew it would end up hurting them. Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us. I should profile Nightingale about this page.
Oh boy. Nightingale.
We
The
found a page in
page.
the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
His words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what.
Oh. This is wild. So I guess back up to his body? That's my guess. Okay, so I got 1, 2, 3, 4. 100% to forget to. Okay. Case board.
I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense.
So back to the murder site.
Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Ooh, what is this over here? Oh, we can just climb right back up. Gotcha.
Did you know this entire area is inside a caldera? This whole mountain used to be an active volcano. Imagine the force it took to carve this crater out of the earth. Calderas are pretty rare, so be sure to take it in.
So, essentially, we're standing in the gaping maw of hell.
You got it. I used to love geology when I was in school. I helped Logan build a great baking soda volcano for her science fair.
Cheating on a science fair? That's almost
I'm not gonna say no to quality time with a volcano.
You made it back.
I mean, my
Good.
daughter.
I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure. But the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
All right. Take the car back to
Let's
Bright
get the car,
Falls.
drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
Oh god, I wonder if what's her name's there, the one who was like a big fan of Alan.
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
Get our shortcut way back up here. Yeah, I heard this game is like one of Remedy's longest games they've made, so we'll be in for quite a ride. Hopefully it doesn't, you know, goof up a ton. Hopefully, being the keywords.
I'll look around. See you in a bit.
Take your time.
That's how I know I'm going off the beaten path.
Is that a kid's lunchbox? An Alex Casey movie lunchbox. Casey hates the endless jokes about coincidentally having the same name as a fake detective. He hates those cheesy crime books, but he really hates the movies.
Manuscript fragments. Upgrade weapons in the mine place. Oh, neat. I'm running on something like a 3070. So, like, it shouldn't be that bad. Like, these texture pop-ins shouldn't be that bad. Like, I don't know why it's that bad. Well, I just had to go to Google, and people are like, set it to fucking 720p. Make your game look a little ugly. Set some stuff to medium. I mean, if that's gotta be the case, then that's gotta be the case. Like, I'm not gonna, you know, complain, but, you know, we'll figure it out. I just need this ugly as sin texture, detail, pop in, whatever to just stop. And if this is gonna fix it, this is gonna fix it. You know? If the game looks
Can't fit the clues all together yet.
a little ugly,
Part
then the game
removed,
looks a little ugly.
Tripod. Tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod for a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
To stuff in something for us to find.
Shortcut key. We got multiple paths to go up. Guess we'll just head up here. Head up this steep, rocky mountain. Why the hell not? Oh god, I'm stuck. There we go. We're good.
Here we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner.
Bright Falls Sheriff. And us, our weirdly unmarked vehicle.
I can't get that manuscript page out of my head.
Oh, that was weird. Did I skip that? What happened? I hope that wasn't a big scene. I was so excited for this game, but this turned into a major fucking shit show.
I've never seen killers.
You said it.
I wanna
What
walk to
the
diner and
fuck is
get a feel
going
for
on
the
with these
town.
graphics? This is installed on my SSD, yes? Okay, I'm checking to see if this is on the SSD. Oh, and we're back. Played through all that again. Did everything again. The game's been running buttery
I can't
smooth.
Get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery.
Outside of that one audio clip just then. Oh my god, look how quick that loaded.
Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town. The
Oh
diner's just up the
jeez.
waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
We are finally back in Bright Falls. It has been so freaking long. 13 years. God, we haven't been here in a hot minute. It's part of the early settlement in Bright Falls area built in 1898. As time in 2015 take part relocated and the Bright Falls rebuilt in its original glory log by log. Reopened in Bright Falls 2016 community. Okay.
So sleepy. Just a few more days.
Are you gonna question why the FBI just rolled up into your building?
Hey, how are you doing?
I'm just gonna roll up in here, shine some lights on your face. Proper police procedure. Don't you worry about it. So yeah, outside of what you've been seeing in the previous footage, yeah, it was installed on not on an SSD, and that was
gonna go
the
check
entire
something out.
problem.
Be right back.
Got it.
So I installed it on the SSD, and that seems to have fixed a lot of my issues. So, about an hour or so has passed, and we're back on it.
Hey there, Mr. Deer. You remind me of a dream I had.
As if it's, as if we're in this place. Oh yeah, it's exactly like this place. It is. It's the exact place. That's crazy. That is wild. It's the room. That's wild. That is absolutely wild. It's the same room.
I can't get through this.
Oh, I bet we can't. Can't win every battle. I don't want to disturb everybody. This kind of looks like the little hotel location. Cauldron Lake, looking at news rumors focused on 2010, cross-reference of old files from New UC Cold Mythology part of series. Find name a good coffee from diner. Interesting. It's like it's our room. Or Casey's room. I don't have ray tracing on, so we're not going to be dealing with any of that. Someone stayed up here. And please do not disturb sign. Do not disturb sign. Can't get in there.
It won't open.
We got one more door.
That concludes our debate on whether pets should be allowed at this year's bake sale. For those of you just tuning in, you're listening to the Pat Maine Radio Hour.
Oh my god, Pat Maine, you're so old.
Jerky. And boy, what an eventful day here in Bright Falls. By now, we've all seen the FBI setting up shop in town, and I'm sure you're all asking the same question I am. Did they bring all this darn rain with them? Deerfest is right around the corner, and we're all crossing our fingers for sunshine. So, I reached out to our top meteorologist for a weather update. She never responded. But I have her Uncle Tapio on the line from Watery. Tapio, are you there? Yes? Great. And Tapio, what kind of weather can we expect today? Rain.
Rain.
That definitely seems to be on the menu.
What kind of weather can we expect today? Rain! Yeah, that sounds about right. Oh, jeez. Oh, I can't believe this same dude's still running the radio. That's crazy. Oh, I'm just like... Oh, this town, it's changed, but it stays the same. I'm just like, what's different?
Anderson.
Hello.
Like, I want to know what's different, but I want to know what's not different. You know what I mean?
How's it going?
Deer Fest. Let's go.
Oh dear. Cute.
Good afternoon.
Oh dear indeed. Oh dear diner.
Let me guess. The FBI. welcome to Bright Falls. It's nice to have you here. I got you both some coffee. Oh, it's Washington's finest.
Ooh, why do you look like you're the guy from Quantum Break?
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Breaker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time. We've looked through the case files you sent over, Sheriff. Have you had many people besides the known victims go missing?
Sure. But it's slowed down ever since Cauldron Lake was fenced off.
Let me guess. Missing person cases spiked around 2010. The fence was built just after.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Is there any old gods of Asgard up in here?
Still feel like I'm gonna be sick.
Come on, Ed. Have some pie. It'll take your mind off things.
Who am I talking to?
Take it easy. Hi.
Corpses are part of the job.
Jukebox is out of order. Poor old thing can only take so much of the same song being played over and over and over again. I'm as big of a fan as Coconut as the same person, but come on, yeah, let's go. But the lime and the coconut, yeah. This was their booth.
Down, Ed. You know how touchy these rural types can be.
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay?
Let's see.
What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
Except for, you know, the fence that said, don't enter.
So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree, the cult of the tree, cult of the tree." Oh, and then we found out. The whole thing was terrifying. That's all.
Someone's hiding something. Cauldron Lake.
Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
Fence was built to hide what's there. They say the rider fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with the murder. They were telling the truth.
I love that they both had the same eye. That's crazy.
The cult of the tree. What are the Bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree back, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists.
Oh, Tammy, you lying?
So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Told you not to keep that thing, Tammy.
Thanks.
Oh.
This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now.
There she is.
Like we'd even dream of missing dear Fez.
Oh, God. Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe. I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you? I don't know what you're talking about. It's me, silly. Rose. You know me.
I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl?
She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird you don't remember.
How do you know I have a daughter?
Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time.
No. You're mistaking me for someone else.
If you say so.
Man, that witch lady really fucked up Rose, or I'm really fucking goofy right now. Like, maybe Alex Casey isn't real, and I've been talking to the sheriff outside the whole time.
All set? My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go. Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
A murder cult. Fuck.
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
I played some D&D back in the day. Wizard was always my favorite class.
Morning, Sheriff. Looks like you have some guests.
Ah, morning, Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
Oh, man. That Rose thing, I was like,
what do you
yeah,
know
there
about
she
that
is. And then
waitress
she
from the
spit out
diner?
some creepy shit.
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. But it's best not to take it personally.
Yeah, it was super weird.
Hey,
All
boss.
right.
Corpse is downstairs ready to go.
Yep, in the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
Oh, this is the Bright Falls Sheriff Station. Anything you need, just let us know.
We appreciate the support, Sheriff.
Have a nice day.
Oh boy, I remember this place.
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week, but you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
At least it kind of brightens up down here when I step down here.
Something about morgues. They always cheer me up.
I can't say I feel the same.
He's joking.
Is he? Is Mr.
Okay.
Casey joking?
Let's take a look at our patient. I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination. What was the cause of death?
I don't know,
What other
maybe being
clues could the
stabbed
body
in the
give me?
fucking chest?
Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy.
The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem. It doesn't add up. Aha. They did leave something inside his chest. There's writing on here. Can't make it out.
Writing? How'd they manage that?
I don't know, maybe Alan's writing on the dead and like sending them out of the water to like continue his story to bring himself back to life or some shit. Like, I don't know, it's a stretch, but that's like my guess. I have no idea. Like, you know what I mean?
Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us.
I mean, I don't know how to describe it. Like, maybe Alan's the leader of the cult.
No.
Like, he's trying to lead his way out of the darkness.
Text is smudged. Looks inverted. Heart can't have been marked before removal. There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there?
Okay. Points of interest.
Finding a Casey movie lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence. Another message?
Oh, yeah, I doubt it. Oh, these are like collectible lunchboxes.
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here. No, wait.
Sheriff?
What the hell?
Oh, jeez. What the fuck?
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
it to get into the light.
Stay in the light to avoid being detected by enemies. Oh, my gun is in the hallway. Oh, let's see.
My gun's out in the hall.
Holy shit! Oh, that was quick. That was so quick. Shit got so real so fast. Holy fuck.
My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back.
Holy shit. Alright, let's try this a third time. Center your health. If you leave or attack from a safe haven while in combat, become temporarily unavailable.
Gotta get it back.
Oh, I bet your gun is out in the hall. Ooh, why? Why? There's something I'm missing here.
My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back.
Oh. Alright. Into the hall. I figured it out. Oh god.
Vanished.
Holy shit, end of chapter.